Yes, welcome back ladies and gentlemen, tankers of this universe to the channel. Apologies for missing a video yesterday, but our country went into a lockdown, which means that schools are closed as of today. We'll be doing home education again, and had a little bit of a busy day yesterday, but we're commencing or continuing our series of tier 10 tank destroyers today again. And this is the menacing side of a Foch 155, or called Foch Destroyer. And this one has a nice double dose of doom and justice. It has a choice of two guns, but this one's just utter tosh. It is the guns were changed. Originally the Foch 155 had a double shot auto-loading 155mm gun, which had the usual 640 alpha on AP, nice HE shell, which meant that you could delete a grill within 7 seconds because of 2 HE shells. Wargaming changed that, but because these two guns fire the same ammunition, meant that the ammunition for the autoloader was also changed on the single shot gun, and this one does 560 per shot and this one does 560 per shot on AP. But take a look at this on the damage per minute. There's just no... it has better aim time. It has better dispersion, but not 0.009. It's really nothing. It has got far worse damage per minute. Yeah, this is the gun to go for. Loadout, as you can see, I'm using calibrated shells. You could maybe use the optics at a pinch, but I like the calibrated shells on most of the tanks because I want to penetrate the shots. Provisions loadout, ammunition loaded, consumables loadout, and obviously the Foch Destroyer camo. Don't have the corporal attachment fitted, but it looks quite good in my opinion. So let's get the 3 games I have sorted for you. Let's start off at Yamato Harbor. Do I like this tank? Yes, I quite like it. It's a really nice drive, and if you've been looking at the tier 10 tank destroyers, there's a lot of derpy tanks, there's quick tanks. This one sits a bit in the middle, has that autoloader which the FV405 obviously gets as well. But this double dose of 560 per shot is really handy. And another great treat of the Foch is the mobility forwards. It gets off the mark pretty quick, it accelerates fairly quickly, as you can see. You can hit 45 kilometers to 50 kilometers per hour easily, which means that you can keep up with medium tanks, that you can keep up with the heavies, and that you can go to really sneaky, advantageous spots like this one on Yamato Harbor. This T125 over there, hello, he did not expect me. So we're going to shoot him once, and I'm not quite sure what's with this guy. Maybe he hadn't encountered a Foch 155 yet, because thank you for that turret. Really nice, 2 for 2. Blocked 1 shot of damage, as you can see, 400 on the tracks. I don't mind this at all. I've used a repair pack, obviously, but I didn't want to get stuck over there and then maybe get perma-tracked by the T125. What you will want to do with the Foch, as with any tank, is try to make really nice trades, as in you shoot them and then you bounce the shot or make them miss, etc. And especially tanks like that current T125 at 1200 something hit points, those are the ones you will want to go for. 560 times 2, that's 1120. If you have a nice roll, you could delete a 1200 HP tank. But if he is getting harassed by another tank like this Emil, then just go into him, bump a little bit into him, wait for him to become a one-shot and then kill him. Yes, HE would have gone through the back of this T125, and same goes for the T123, T124, size of PTA, standard beast, etc. do pack some HE as well. And take a note at the reload. Once I have 2 shells in the magazine, I've got 7 seconds before I can take another shot, and once I fire that shot, I have a reload of about 14 seconds, and I'm not even using the vents. You could get it down to, I like to think maybe 13.5, but 14 seconds for a burst capability of 1120 is just really nice. And if you're going to load the heat shells, then it's going to be even better, because the heat shells don't lose a lot in terms of damage. The AP shells and the HE shells on the guns were nerfed, heat shells not. Yes, I know the Death Star is over there. You might ask Martin, why are you exposing to a Death Star? Well, he had just killed that guy. He had just killed the Emil. And the Death Star has a reload of 20 seconds. So I was completely safe going around the corner, using one heat shell to clear the IS-4. Vilios Sipkauskas, thank you very much, buddy, for the shout out over there. You played well in my opinion, but it was an Emil 3-shot auto-loader, auto-reloader, plus me. That didn't really work out for you, sadly, but you killed me, so I unsub you. Sorry. I'm awfully sorry. Not. But I can't say that out loud, so I whispered. As I was saying, that Death Star had a reload of 20 seconds. I could clear the IS-4 and then return safely into cover. And that's the main problem, quote-unquote, I think there is with the Foch currently. Because it has a nice tasty HE shell, as you can see. I splashed it on the tracks of the PTA, but that's a whole different matter. We're going to try to shoot his cheek, but we bounced on the gun method, that's a whole different matter. But as I was saying, the traverse speed and the reverse speed of the Foch are, let's say, they're not completely in line with the forward speed. You kind of expect that tank to turn around a little bit quicker, reverse a little bit quicker. It may catch you off guard at first if you are used to medium tanks, etc. And if you then have a 50 kilometer forward speed and then you drive back at a slightly lower speed. Sam Carrick, shout out to you as well in the Chieftain Mark 6. Really well played, doing well over 4k damage. And this was a team effort in my opinion. Let's go towards the next one, which is this game. AMX-50 Foch Destroyer, or 155. We find ourselves on Rockfield in a supremacy match, as you can see. Before you all start typing your comments down below, which I really like, obviously. I mean, if you have comments, please leave them. Tell me what I should have done differently, what I should keep doing, etc. And because I can give my opinion on the games, but it's also good if everybody gives their opinion, because it helps the channel, it helps get people see this video, helps for the YouTube algorithm, and it also helps build the knowledge base on tanks. One thing to note about the tank, I'm going to zoom in now, I think, as well. Take a look at the gun constraints. You can't turn the gun towards the left and the right very far. I think it's like 10 degrees only. Gun depression sucks quite a bit as well. It's only 5 degrees. But one thing that you have to take into account when you're watching this game is not the way that I play, but it's a thing called hindsight. With hindsight, it's very easy to say, you should have done this, you should have done that. It was stupid. It wasn't a good game. It was bad. It was boo boo. You can say a lot of things with hindsight. At the moment, I'm playing this to, I think, perfection. One shot into the I-7, one shot into the E-75. We managed to capture base C, which was a good thing because Reds are pushing A. We have to get a little bit of pressure on. Why not capture C? Then we're going to use HE on the back of this AMX-50B. Thank you very much. 742. That's a lot of damage. Kill this commander, driver, loader, whatnot. Really good. And we're going to clear him. Thank you very much. We are up on 2.2k damage already. And we haven't even started the game proper yet. Going to reload again. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Which is the next target? Hopefully this guy. Jagdpanzer E100. Not going to happen. But guys, I am basically firing on the reload. Why am I saying this? There could be people yelling at you when you're sitting on a ridge and you are not moving and you're not in the front line. But if you can fire on a reload like I'm doing here, you're basically doing a good job in my opinion, because you have targets, you have them available, and you shoot them. If your targets dry up, then relocate. But there is a bit of a problem from time to time when you want to relocate. Because look at what is happening. It's 5 versus 5 at the moment. That Jagdpanzer E100 is over there. Great shot straight through his front plate, I think. And I should say but as I was playing the game, I did not notice that 48 damage splashing off the Jagdpanzer E100. There was my buddy over there. There was my buddy in the waffle. And he was shooting HE. And he didn't have to dub, so it was only 48 damage. I did not anticipate that, and I was looking at the map, and I was seeing that E100 with his reload bar, and I noticed that he was reloading. So I was thinking, that guy is there. It's a 3 versus 4 now, but it's more of a 2 versus 4 because it turned out to be that the E100 was AFK. And in the end result, you're gonna see that the waffle didn't really do a lot of damage. So yeah, it was basically a 1 versus 4. In hindsight, well, with hindsight, I should have stayed up over there on the ridge at sea and let the enemies make mistakes. But also looking at everything over here, the hit points that the Sheridan has, the hit points that the I-7 had, the hit points that the Jagdtiger has, the Object 268, there was a lot of hit points over there. I don't think I would have been able to win this one if I had done anything different, because this guy is completely clueless, as you can see, and this guy was AFK. So we're not going to watch it until the end of the video. We're going to lose this one big time. But 5.2k damage, I think I've done everything I could do there. And yes, with hindsight, I could have gone back to my spawn, etc, etc. But yeah, this is Blitz, ladies and gentlemen, Tankers of Blitz Universe. You can see it happens to everybody. It also happens to me. So there's no protection anywhere in the matchmaking, as some tinfoil hat people might want to have you think. But yeah, annoying nonetheless. Right, next game then. Look at what I'm going to do here. I'm looking at these WZs 113 and I see them turning towards the desert. And I'm thinking, I'm going to go towards the desert as well. If the WZs 113 go towards the desert, if they are in platoon, support them. Support your platoon mates, because they are platoons, so they are probably trying to work together. Foch is a double dose supporter of 560 Alpha. You will want to support your heavy tanks. And this guy's pushing. As you can see, the medium tank, he is not spotted. He is not getting twatted, which means that I can go up on this ridge. There's nobody in the desert in the other corner. The rest are pushing A-cap. And I had noticed a Death Star already. Is he going to pop up over there? No, he's not. Just wait for it, guys. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Nice. We're going to go for a full reload because we don't have any shots available at the moment. And I want to get a little bit of cap pressure on. We've lost one tank already. We're going to lose base A, as you can see. No point in me sitting on top of the ridge. We will want to capture C. Because if we have C base, the Reds might start rolling around again and they want to go into the desert to decapture that base. And this is a bit annoying. PK Privat MX in the MX-50B veteran has been killed by this T-95 E6, and I think I shot just over the top of his cupola. I aimed it so carefully, but still missed. Bit annoying. And I'm on a reload, and that is a bit of a stupid move because I would have been able to shoot this MX-50B. But no, Mr. PK Privat, it's not over yet. It sure is not over yet. Bit annoying with that shot over there because the 50B did not roll back. But we're going to have our way. We're going to have a really nice shot on the back of this AMX-50B. Because, have I mentioned the HE shells yet? It is still a nice, tasty HE shell. Boom! There we go. Blocked a shot from the T-95 E6. We're going to block a shot as well from the Waffle Tractor right over there. Have no idea how I bounced that one, but it bounced. Okay, fair enough. We're going to go forward. We're going to shoot this guy once. There we go. And he's going to track us in place. And then we will reverse once again. And he is getting shot by the T-92E1 up the ass probably. Thank you very much. And that guy was not happy. We're still losing this game, as you can see. We are losing this game 4 versus 5. It was a 5 versus 7. So we've lost only one tank. Managed to pull 1 kill back. That's good, that's good. Right, WZ113 behind me, 409 hit points left. 1304 hit points on that VK9001P. If I'm lucky, if I get high rolls, I might just be able to clear him. But okay, not going to happen, I think. I've got 2 in the magazine. Let's go, let's push. Come on, WZ, come with me. We're going to do it 2 versus 1. We can do it. I have to do it myself then. Right. Bit annoying because we managed to shoot him in the tracks but don't do any damage. We have tracked him, but that's not going to be good enough. We have to reload, slowly reverse, because I need to get 2 shells in the magazine. I can't really push into him because this guy seems to know what he's doing. Heat shell through the lower plate, there we go, thank you very much. AP shell, no, not going to use that. Heat shell there, no, not going to use that. HE will do the trick because we can splash him, and there we go, and pop! Goes the turret! Right up in the air, thank you very much. We managed to pull this back into a 3 versus 2. And I was not in the front line in the beginning, but we chose a good position, and a really position where we could use our strengths and where we could basically sit and wait it out for the reload. So yeah, I think that was quite good. And this is a great shot aiming this one. I exactly knew how I hit that one. But guys, riddle me this. How did I hit this one? Just take a look at this. I have no clue. How did I hit that one? You tell me, guys. I honestly don't have a clue how I managed to hit that shot. But still, 3,661 damage dealt. Less damage than on Rockfield, but we got a lot of that XP because of capturing a base. A little bit of spotting assist, as you can see. Here's the credits. It's not a real credit earner, but hey, tier 10s aren't supposed to be like that. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. Foch Destroyer, Foch 155 in action. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all on the next video. Cheers, happy tanking. Bye bye.